Welcome to my channel What If Naruto. This video is on What If Naruto Marries Tsunade Part 1. The like goal for this video is 40 likes. Sooner the like goal is meet sooner I will upload the next part of this What If. If you enjoy this What If, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Disclaimer, I don't own Naruto nor this What If. Later that same evening, Naruto and Tsunade had just beaten their first attempted captors in a battle, with the couple still winning and staying together. As they ran through the trees, they wondered how much traveling everyone did ahead of them. "Man, I would have figured that we would have seen them by now," Naruto said to his Hime as he walked along the rugged roadway. Tsunade smiled. "Well, we have time to ourselves now," Tsunade said as she shot Naruto a smile and transformed back into her 19-years-old form. Naruto laughed as he nodded. In truth, with everyone being around them, it was awkward to do anything together, even though everyone now knew about the two blondes' relationship to each other. Naruto smiled as he got an idea and added chakra to his hands and arms to gain more strength. Tsunade turned to him in confusion. She wondered what he was going to do. "Naruto-kun, what are you?" she was interrupted, being surprised that Naruto disappeared. She was suddenly lifted off the ground as Naruto held her bridal style in his arms. Naruto smiled as he brought a shocked Tsunade up to him. "This way of traveling feels better," Naruto said as he walked. Tsunade blushed at the sudden expression of affection Naruto just displayed for her. Tsunade's shocked expression changed into one of happiness as she nuzzled into her blonde's chest. Naruto smiled as he walked. "I will always love you, Tsunade," Naruto said as he saw Tsunade go to sleep in his arms. Naruto walked lightly as not to disturb his Hime. 3 hours later, Naruto still had Tsunade in his arms as he looked up to see that they were coming up to the next town. Naruto came up to see all of his companions waiting at the gate for him and Tsunade. While everyone sat at the gate, they all wondered what was taking Naruto and Tsunade so long to arrive at the town. "Man, what are those two doing?" Neji wondered as he leaned against a wall. "I am sure they will be here soon," Tenten said, trying to reassure Neji that they were okay. After 15 minutes, everyone opted to go look for the blondes as Hinata looked up at the gate. She was suddenly shocked as she saw something amazing. I think I found Naruto-kun and Tsunade-sama," Hinata said with a blush. Everyone's eyes shot open as they ran to the gate. Shizune and Jiraiya got up from their spots and walked to the entrance. Everyone's eyes hot open again and their jaws dropped to the ground. Kiba was the first to come to his senses. "What the hell is that?" he yelled as everyone nodded their heads. They all saw Naruto carrying a 19-years-old girl in his arms like he and the girl were newlyweds. Everyone ran up to the blonde as they were still shocked at the entrance the two blondes made. "Naruto, who is that?" Shikamaru said as he looked at the beautiful girl. Naruto smiled as no one knew this was Tsunade. Naruto, stop smirking and tell us who this is, and on another note, where is Tsunade-san, Kiba said to him. Naruto couldn't stop laughing as he felt everyone's stares at him become deadly to him. Naruto controlled his laughter as he looked at everyone. "Alright, I will answer both of you questions," Naruto said as everyone stared waiting for an answer. Naruto decided to surprise everyone as he leaned in and gave his blonde Hime a kiss on the lips. Everyone gasped as they saw that Naruto had the audacity to kiss an unknown and unconscious girl. Naruto smiled as he came back up. "Tsunade-chan, time to wake up," Naruto said to her. Everyone nearly gasped as they looked at Naruto. They thought he was blind. Tsunade was in her 50s and this girl was more or less 40 years younger than her. Ino laughed. "Naruto, how could you mistake this girl for our old master?" Ino said as she laughed. The unconscious girl suddenly grew a vein on her forehead at the thought of being called old. The girl woke up and kissed Naruto on the cheek. Naruto smiled as he set her down. Tsunade walked over to Ino as her vein grew bigger. "Who are you calling old?" Tsunade yelled as she punched Ino into a correspondent wall. Everyone was shocked at the girl's amazing strength. This was without a doubt the blonde Sannin, Tsunade. Everyone got on their knees as they begged for forgiveness. Tsunade smiled as she turned to Naruto. Naruto smirked as he nodded his head. Tsunade smiled as she turned to them. "I forgive you guys, but call me old and I will hurt you," she said to them. Everyone bowed their heads as a thank you and ran away either to explore the town or run away from Tsunade. Shizune smirked as she walked towards the blondes. "Did you have to go that far, Tsunade-sama?" Shizune asked. Yes I did, and by Kami I would do it again," Tsunade said as she smiled. As the three smiled they all continued to walk towards the town. Shizune turned to see a frozen Jiraiya. Tsunade-sama, what do we do about him?" Shizune asked as Tsunade and Naruto looked back to see Jiraiya eroding away with the wind. Well, he will get out of it soon, I think," Naruto said with a whimsical smile. Tsunade smiled as she nodded in agreement as Shizune nodded and the three walked off to go get lunch. 1 hour later Jiraiya was still standing there at the gate. 2 hours later still there. 3 hours later Jiraiya suddenly comically cried as he looked at the town. "Even the brat got someone and it was the person who I asked out plenty of times, but always got rejected," Jiraiya said as he snapped out of his daze and walked back to the town. Jiraiya smiled as he thought to himself, "Oh, I have got to know about this," Jiraiya said as he walked back to find Tsunade and Naruto. With Tsunade and Naruto the three were walking as Naruto pointed to a restaurant. "Hey Haim, how about we go to that restaurant?" Naruto said as he pointed to an expensive restaurant. Tsunade smiled as she looked at the restaurant, but turned depressed. "Golden Fox-sama, you know we can't afford that," she said as she smiled. Naruto smiled and looked at her. Clearly she was underestimating his love for her. Naruto laughed as Tsunade turned to him confused. "Haim, who said we would be paying for this?" Naruto said to her. Tsunade's eyes shot open as she looked at her blonde lover. Wait, Naruto-kun, you can't really mean," Tsunade was interrupted by Naruto's smile as he took her inside the restaurant. Tsunade turned to Shizune, who was still confused. "I guess I will see you later," Tsunade said as she was dragged by Naruto. Shizune stayed in the same spot as she tried to fathom what just happened. As all the information hit her, she suddenly gasped. When does Naruto have that kind of money, and did I just get left behind? She wondered as she smiled. "Oh well, good luck Tsunade-sama, okay, time to go get something to eat," Shizune said as she ran to the nearest restaurant. With Naruto and Tsunade, Naruto took Tsunade up to the entrance as he looked at one of the waiters. "Hello sir, is there a table for two?" Naruto asked him. The man looked at the boy then at the woman. He falsely assumed that the woman was the boy's mother and smiled. "Why yes we do, we have a table next to a window over here, please follow me," he said as he smiled. Naruto noticed the man's actions and felt a bit jilted. "So you think I am a kid, huh?" Naruto said as he clasped his hands and gathered some chakra. Some smoke appeared as the 12-years-old was replaced with a well-toned and handsome 18-years-old man. "Oh forgive me sir, I will see you right away," the man said as he hurried Naruto and a smiling Tsunade to their table. As the man sat the two down, both laughed at this opportunity. "I still can't believe you got us into this place," Tsunade said to him. "Well, I do like to impress those I love," Naruto said to her. Tsunade blushed at the smooth talker that was her blonde lover. "Well, I am glad I love you," she said to him. "And I love you," Naruto said to her. Both waited to take their orders. 2 hours later Naruto and Tsunade were peacefully eating as they continued their romantic date. Both talked about their current ambitions since the ambitions they had in Konoha was gone. Naruto now just wanted to be with Tsunade and have the power to protect her. Tsunade smiled as she told him her ambitions. Hers were to stay with him and support him. Both had a great time together. Tsunade looked into her blonde's eyes. She was always entranced by them. They seemed to always pierce her soul. She felt so weak whenever her eyes looked into his. Naruto was happy that he had gotten the woman of his dreams. Both chose to disregard what society thought and decided to be together. In all truth, neither was unhappy with the result of their choice. The two finished their meals as Naruto paid the bill and the two walked out. In the streets, Naruto and Tsunade noticed that the sundown and night overwhelmed the town. Tsunade laid her arms on Naruto's shoulder as the two walked towards the hotel that Shizune rented out for everyone to stay. Naruto smiled as he felt Tsunade on his shoulder. As the two entered the hotel, they stopped to see everyone waiting for them. Everyone sighed and smiled as they saw the blonde couple show up. "Are you two ever going to stop your lovey-dovey act?" Ino asked them with an ice pack on her cheek. Naruto smiled. "All but then I could see my Haim smile," Naruto said with a smile. "And I couldn't feel my Fox-sama's heavenly body around my arms," Tsunade said with a grin. Everyone hit the floor from the responses and tried to regain some composure. After a few laughs everyone calmed down and got serious. "So what are the rooming arrangements?" Nichai asked Shizune. Shizune turned to everyone and smiled. "Alright, the rooming goes as follows and no, there will be no changes," Shizune said as she grabbed the list. "Here are the roommates," Shizune said as she began. Room 1, Neji Hyuga and Shinoa Burame. Room 2, Kiba and Yuzuka and Choji Akamaki. Room 4, Rock Lee and Shikamaru Nara. Room 5, Ino Yamanaka and me. Room 6, Hinata Hyuga and Tenden Karami. Room 7, Naruto Uzumaki and Tsunade-sama, Shizune said to everyone as they all nodded and accepted the room numbers. Hinata and Tenden were the most troubled. "Okami, please, just don't let them do it tonight, please Kami, I beg of you," Tenden and Hinata said in their thoughts. Tsunade and Naruto agreed to it and everyone went off to their separate rooms. "Shizune, wait a second, I need to see you," Tsunade said as she startled Shizune. Tsunade turned Shizune around as they headed for the front door. "Be right back, Naruto-kun," Tsunade said as they disappeared out the door. Naruto was confused, but smiled. "Oh well, no point in trying to figure something out, it might be troublesome," Naruto said to himself and smiled. "Wow," to quote Shikamaru, "this is a rare day," Naruto thought as he headed towards the designated room. 25 minutes later Tsunade took Shizune behind the hotel and whispered something into her ear. Shizune became wide-eyed as she listened to what Tsunade was saying. "Okami, Tsunade-sama, are you serious?" Shizune yelled. Tsunade quickly covered her mouth as she turned to look around. Tsunade smiled and nodded. "Yeah, it is my idea of a new medical jutsu," Tsunade said to her apprentice. To say Shizune was shocked was an understatement. She was downright dumbfounded. "Tsunade-sama, where did you come up with this jutsu?" Shizune asked. Tsunade told her about the time they faced Orochimaru and she remembered that all power from the jewel on her forehead that gave her power. Tsunade was attempting to make a jutsu that helps the body as a whole. "Can I count on your help?" Tsunade asked. "Of course, oh this will be great," Shizune said with a squeal. "Thank you Shizune, but don't tell anyone about this, at least not yet, especially Naruto-kun," Tsunade to her. "I won't tell a soul," Shizune swore. Tsunade nodded as the two went back to the hotel. Shizune knew everyone, especially Naruto, was going to be shocked at this. Unknown to them, Naruto was in his room and for once was having a conversation with the Kyuubi. "So can you at least help with that?" he asked. Kyuubi sighed. "Boy, to even attempt that is dangerous, how can I agree to that?" Kyuubi asked. "Please, I need you to do it, I love her, please Kyuubi," Naruto begged. Normally Naruto wouldn't beg the Kyuubi for anything, but this was beyond pride for Naruto. The Kyuubi went over the necessary things in his mind as he sighed. "Damn it, fine, I will help," Kyuubi said as he sighed again. Naruto smiled with gratitude. "Thank you Kyuubi," Naruto said to him. Kyuubi nodded. Yeah, just to let you know it will hurt a little," he said with a smile. "For her that is okay," Naruto said to him. Kyuubi left as he went to sleep. Naruto waited for Tsunade as she came in to see Naruto still awake. "Did I keep you waiting, Golden Fox-sama?" Tsunade asked. "Not at all, Hime," Naruto said as he looked at her. Both hinged into their respective age groups and enjoyed a night of sheer bliss. Though Tenten and Hinata were happy that the pair was a lot quieter than the last time. "Sure, this is much better, but I still don't want this noise, Kami-sama," Tenten said as she blushed and placed her pillow over her ears. Tenten turned to see Hinata out cold with a red face. "Man, that fainting thing is so handy at times like this," Tenten said as she smiled at her unconscious roommate. Everyone, well almost everyone, slept peacefully in the hotel. "Back in Konoha, what do you mean you lost them?" Danzo roared as he looked at his Anbu in disgust. Everyone was embarrassed that they heard the news that 4 Anbu were beaten by Naruto and Tsunade. "Get out of here before I have you all detained," Danzo said to them. Everyone bowed and ran out the door. "I will kill you both, just you wait, Demon Brat, and you too, you damn Sannin," Danzo said as he looked out his window. The day sets for everyone. Konoha is now more dark than ever. People now rarely associate with the village hidden in the darkness. The village is not a peaceful village, but a village of torment. Next morning the group of shinobi woke up in their rooms and got in the rays of sunshine. As everyone got up, they washed up and got dressed to start the day. A particular blonde couple was up and about having breakfast before anyone else. "So it seems that we have to make a detour," Tsunade said to Naruto. Both were enjoying each other's company, but both also had pressing matters to attend to. "But Tsunade-chan, to go back to Konoha is a bit more than a detour," Naruto said with a serious face. Tsunade could tell he was worried. Tsunade and Shizun's secret about a new medical jutsu for Tsunade required the medical books back in Konoha. This was the very last place that Naruto would have wanted to go. Naruto thought over the situation in his head. To go back to that place, man, I don't know, Naruto thought as he looked at Tsunade. Tsunade seemed to really need the books for whatever reason. If she couldn't even tell him, it was obvious that this was important. Naruto looked into her eyes. He always seemed at peace with them. Naruto smiled as he decided. "All right, we can go back. I love you, so I will go with you anywhere," Naruto said with a smile. Tsunade smiled as she saw she had her boyfriend's support. Tsunade and Naruto finished their food and left the cafeteria. Naruto and Tsunade went back to their rooms to pack a few things. As they took some things, they alerted everyone to the foyer. "Alright everyone, Naruto and I will be gone for a few days, so stay here and wait for us," Tsunade said to the confused group. "Don't worry, we won't be gone long, I hope," Naruto said to the still confused group. "But where are you going?" Nechi asked them. Both looked at each other and nodded. "To Konoha," they said to everyone. Everyone fell to the floor for the sheer stupidity of their idea. You do remember that Konoha wants you two dead, right?" Ino said to them. "Yeah, we know," both said without a care in the world. Ino face-bombed herself and she tried to figure out the plot behind this. "Why are you going back?" Shikamaru asked. "To get Tsunade-chan her medical books for a new jutsu," Naruto said to them. Everyone's eyes shot up as they tried to figure out this new jutsu. "So that's why you guys are going?" Lee asked. Both nodded at his question. "Really, if not for the medical books they wouldn't think of setting foot in Konoha. Well, we wish you the best, and you better come back," everyone said to them. Both blondes smiled as they nodded. "I won't die so easily," Tsunade said to them. "My death is not going to be by Konoha or anyone," Naruto said to them. Both waved goodbye the group of Junin and their two associates as they vanished in an instant. Everyone decided to explore more of the town or train until Naruto and Tsunade came back. It was going to be quiet around the town. Naruto and Tsunade both were jumping through the trees at amazing speed as they tried to make it to Konoha at the peak of night. As they ran, both had an interesting conversation about the infiltration of Konoha. "Wow, Never thought I would be infiltrating Konoha of all places, Naruto said with a smile. I know, I can't believe it either, Tsunade said as she moved through the trees with some elegance. Naruto stared at her form as he saw her moved through the trees. He always loved the body she had. Tsunade could feel Naruto's stares on her as they ran through the trees. Tsunade smiled as she turned to Naruto. You know, if you keep staring at me I won't be able to hold my blush down, Tsunade said to him. Naruto smiled as he jumped up next to her and gave her a quick kiss. Well then don't hold it, he said as he left to stun Tsunade on a tree. Tsunade stopped and put her finger to her lips. Such a smooth talker, Tsunade said with a smile. As she ran to catch up with Naruto. Both were in their own little world as they raced back to Konoha. Both happened to look at the other and unknowingly blush from their past time together. 6 hours later both were still rushing back to Konoha as they began to feel tired. Neither had stopped because they didn't have to worry about breaks, but it became clear that they needed one. Naruto-kun, shall we rest for a bit? Tsunade said to him. Naruto smiled as he nodded. Both found a little spot as they ate a few snacks and rested to regain stamina. Both enjoyed the calm of the forest as Tsunade rested her head on Naruto's lap. Naruto smiled as he looked at Tsunade's lovely face. As he rubbed his hands through her golden hair he kissed the side of her cheek making her squirm a bit. Naruto-kun, I love you, Tsunade said in her sleep. Naruto chuckled as he leaned towards Tsunade and gave her another kiss. I love you too, Tsunade-chan, Naruto said to her. 1.5 hours later Naruto decided to wake up Tsunade as it was time to go. Naruto shook Tsunade, but was unable to get a reaction out of her. Man, my girl sure can sleep, Naruto said as he got a twinkle in his eye. He leaned and gave Tsunade a deep kiss and his tongue swirled around in her mouth. As Naruto deepened the kiss he saw Tsunade's face look flushed as he smiled. Tsunade woke up to something incredible on her lips. She woke up to see Naruto giving her a kiss. Tsunade smiled as she got up. What a wake-up call, Tsunade said as she straightened her hair. Naruto smiled. Well, I had to get you up time, it's time to go, Naruto said to her. Tsunade looked at the time and saw Naruto was right. Then Golden Fox-sama, let's go, Tsunade said to him. Naruto smiled as he got an idea. He told Tsunade to stay where she was as he clasped his hands together. He closed his eyes and focused. The winds in the surrounding area began to pick up as they swayed the entire forest. Photon, dash, Naruto said as the wind picked up. Tenshitsu no Jutsu, wings of the angel's jutsu, Naruto said as the winds formed around him and became angelic wings that flapped him over the ground. Tsunade for the most part was very impressed. Naruto controlled the wind enough to fly. He could always amaze Tsunade over such things. Naruto picked Tsunade up into his arms as he took to the sky. This is better traveling, Naruto said to her. Tsunade was amazed at the view Naruto gave her. Everything looked so small on the ground as he flew through the skies. In less than 2 hours, Naruto managed to get Tsunade to Konoha. It would have taken another 7 hours before they made it to the gates. A few miles off, Naruto released the jutsu and the wings of wind dispelled. Tsunade masked her chakra and so did Naruto. Both walked to the village as they used the trees for cover. As they walked they took in the new sight of Konoha. The village had constant clouds of darkness as thunder roamed the village. The place was very different. It seemed like all hope had been sucked out of the village. Naruto and Tsunade heard rumors of the new name for Konoha. So this is the village hidden in the darkness, huh? Naruto said with a shocked face. Tsunade couldn't believe the changes either, but neither had the time to gawk at the scenery. They had an objective to do. Naruto and Tsunade had been in the village before, and knew all the secret places to get in. As they went past the security, they stayed hidden in the shadows as they made their way to the medical facilities. They could see that the place was horrible. People were evil to others and crime was an abundant theme in the village. Man, this air feels toxic, Naruto said with a cough. I know, but we don't have the time to wait, Tsunade told him as they went inside Konoha's medical facility. As they entered, both were being discreet as the Y tried to find Tsunade's vault full of her books. As they hid, they noticed that the total count of victims in Konoha had gone up and it seemed to be rising. Tsunade and Naruto wanted to help, but they could see that if they did they would be killed. Both decided to persevere through the pain as they snuck through the facility. 20 minutes later both finally found the vault as they smiled at each other. Okay Naruto-kun, keep watch, I will open this vault, Tsunade said as she tried to work the vault. Naruto nodded as he kept watch of anybody. Tsunade had a difficult time with the lock, mostly because she hadn't been to the vault in a while and nearly forgot the combination. As she finished the code, the vault opened and unveiled all the books Tsunade had. Naruto gasped at the sheer number of them. He knew Tsunade was a medical ninja, but damn. To have this many books on medical jutsu is almost insane if not obsession. Okay, let me get these books, Tsunade said as she took out a seal and placed it on the ground. Tsunade started to pile all of the books into the scroll as she went from shelf to shelf. After 30 minutes, Tsunade grabbed the last book and put it into the scroll. Okay, that is everything Naruto-kun, let's go. Hi, time. Both ran out the door and closed the vault. As they walked out, they heard someone scream as they saw a Konoha nurse accidentally spot them. Seeing that their cover was blown, Naruto and Tsunade ran for the exit and escape. As they ran out, all of Konoha had been alerted to the presence of intruders. As Naruto and Tsunade entered the trees, they got spotted by all available ninja in Konoha. Damn, we were so close, Naruto said as he sucked his teeth. Tsunade was a little frustrated. All that stealth, only to get caught now, she said as they got surrounded by shinobi. Oh, the demon has returned to Konoha, one of them said. Must be this village's lucky day to end the demon's life, others said. Soon after, Danzo himself made a personal appearance and looked to see Naruto and Tsunade. Well, it seems I don't have to expend resources to find you two now, he said as he laughed. Danzo, how nice it is to see you again, Tsunade said with an arrogant grin. While catching up is fun, you two are dead, he said as he waved his hand. Soon shinobi attacked as Naruto and Tsunade smiled. Naruto-kun, are we trapped? Tsunade said to him. Naruto turned and laughed. Come on Hime, all I see is an obstacle that is easy to overcome, Naruto said as he brought his hands together. Tsunade did the same. Futon, Sorahano Jutsu Wind Style, Sky Blade Jutsu, Naruto yelled as a blade of wind enveloped his arms. With a quick slash, Naruto managed to cut almost all ninja in his path in two. No one saw his technique as it was too fast to see. Tsunade smiled as she formed her hand signs. Toton, Chikya Kanagonani Earth Style, Earth Shatter, Tsunade yelled as she sent her fist into the ground, causing the entire village to rumble. Everyone lost their balance as they looked at the sheer power of the two. They seemed to be a great team. Both could watch each other's back and still manage to evade enemy attacks like it was nothing. No current ninja was a match for them. As the dust settled, Naruto and Tsunade looked to see all the ninja thrown at them on the ground. Anyone else, Danzo? Tsunade asked. Danzo's patience was wearing thin. He had clearly underestimated the two. Suddenly someone appeared from the darkness. This person was in Naruto's age group as the person came into the light. Their hair was pink but had strands of black that ran through the hair. The face and body were very slim. This person also had a very good amount of ki as they came into view. Why hello Naruto and Tsunade, the mystery person said. Naruto and Tsunade gasped at who it was. This was a totally different person. SS Sakura both said as they saw the girl of former Team 7 appear before them. Well, this is a surprise, to think I get to kill Naruto today, I love it, Sakura said as she took out her kunai and licked it. Naruto and Tsunade were lost. Sure, Sakura was a dumb fangirl, but to descend this much was almost a dream to the two. Sorry to break it to you, but we aren't dying anytime soon, Naruto said to her. Sakura laughed. Your deaths became clear the moment you stepped your traitorous foot into this village, Sakura said to them. Naruto looked at Tsunade with a serious look. Tsunade, being with Naruto for a while, knew that look. She nodded and turned around, faced the other shinobi. Naruto faced Sakura. I will tell you this, Sasuke left on his own. I tried to bring him back, but couldn't. Deal with it, Naruto told her. He had enough of Sakura being a bitch about everything that dealt with Sasuke. Well, I will be glad to finish his job, Sakura said as she formed a battle stance. Naruto had enough. He took her insults, her physical abuse, and her ranting. He had enough. Naruto assumed his battle stance. Fine, Sakura, try and beat me. It might just be the end of you, Naruto said to her. Sakura growled as she charged at Naruto. Naruto in turn charged at her. Both of their kunai connected as thunder clashed through the sky. For Sasuke and this village, I will kill you, Naruto, she said to him. Just try it, you damn Sasuke-loving bitch, Naruto told her. Village hidden in the darkness, the thunder clashed as the two former members of Team 7 engaged in battle. Sakura was going to kill Naruto for all the years of grief she had. Naruto was going to survive. He was going to stay with Tsunade and his friends. As the two genin charged each other, the lightning flashed throughout the village. I will kill you today, Naruto, Sakura said as charged Naruto. Just try it, Naruto said as he charged Sakura. Both clashed as their kunai made a noise alerting everyone to their presence. Naruto grabbed Sakura's wrist and flung her over his body into a nearby house. Come on, Sakura, give it up, you can't beat me, Naruto said with a serious face. Sakura emerged from the destroyed house completely unscathed. Yeah, right, I said I would kill you and I will do just that, Sakura said as she made some hand signs. Sakura smiled as she performed her signs. I will show you the new art of this village demon, Sakura said as she put her hands on the ground. Yamaitan, Mujinami no Jutsu, Dark Style, Infinite Darkness Jutsu, Sakura said as darkness suddenly overwhelmed Naruto, causing everything in view to go completely dark. This jutsu, what kind is this? Naruto asked. Laughing, Sakura's voice echoed in the dark. This is our new jutsu, we have evolved into the breeders of the dark, Sakura said as she tormented Naruto. Naruto was lost. To be trapped in such a jutsu wasn't good. As he walked around, he felt a pain hit his leg as he fell. Damn it, what was that? Naruto wondered. Sakura smiled. This is the power of my darkness, it will eat away at your body and soul until you are gone, Sakura said as she watched Naruto's shocked face. Naruto smiled as he got an idea. He knew it would be risky, but now wasn't the time to second guess himself. Naruto managed to stand up and bring his hands together. Sakura smiled at his attempt. Nothing will work in here. This darkness wipes all chakra from my victims, Sakura said as she laughed. Naruto kept on smiling as he heard her torments. Well, I know the weakness to this art of yours, Naruto proclaimed. If Naruto could see Sakura, he would have seen the girl on the floor laughing at him. Always the comedian Naruto. There is no weakness here, Sakura said as smiled as Naruto's desperate attempt. Naruto nodded his head in disappointment. Wow, I can't believe the second smartest genin can't remember something so simple, Naruto said as he kept his hands together. Oh, then prove to me that there is a weakness, Sakura said to him. With pleasure, Naruto said with a smile. Weakness? This darkness is only Genjutsu, Naruto said to her. Sakura became wide-eyed as she heard his proclaim. This is not some darkness art, this is a jutsu made by the first and second Hokage, Naruto said to her. Sakura was a little worried now, but she hid it well. Darkness is meant to trick people, Sakura, it obviously tricked you into thinking you could beat me, Naruto said as his body began to heat up. In the darkness glowed a faint light. Goodbye. You ready to help? Naruto asked. Let's get this bitch, go breath, Kibai said to him. Naruto nodded his head though Kibai couldn't see it. The fire around his body became brighter as he finished gathering his chakra. Naruto opened his eyes. Gden, Konexubukatsu fire style, heated explosion, Naruto said as his body became enveloped in fire. He brought his hands out and an explosion of pure fire bursted in the darkness. Sakura was amazed. Naruto was never able to use Genjutsu before. How could he use it now? As the darkness disappeared, Naruto was back outside in the streets as he saw Tsunade fighting more of the ninjas as she kept them occupied. Naruto could see that Tsunade was getting tired. She was a seinen, but to face so many people by herself wasn't working out. Naruto had to end his fight with Sakura fast. He turned to see Sakura panting hard as she wiped the sweat from her forehead. Sakura wasn't pleased with how things were turning out. Damn it, I had him, I should have finished him off, Sakura said to herself in disgust. It's things like that overconfidence of yours that you still can't beat me, Naruto said as he looked down at his former teammate. Sakura looked up to see Naruto almost in a superior position, like he was looking at her like she was beneath him. Don't look down on me, Sakura said as she jumped up and ran to punch Naruto. Naruto sighed. He had to get him and his girlfriend out of this place. They had stayed too long. I didn't want to use this on anyone, but I have no other option, Naruto said as Sakura neared him. Sakura threw out her punches. It made a slam. Tsunade turned from her fight to see what happened. Tsunade was shocked that Sakura managed to punch Naruto. As Sakura smiled at Tower's feet, she looked to see that she didn't connect with Naruto, but a piece of wind. Naruto looked at her and smiled. Naruto suddenly started to spin his body around as the wind picked up. Photon, Kaiten wind style, rotation, Naruto said as he blew Sakura away from him as she slammed through 3 buildings. Naruto smiled as he stopped. Adapted from the Hyuga's Kaiten, mine is much more defensive, Naruto said to the shock of everyone around him, especially the Hyuga family. That kid, he made a more defensive technique than her own, Hayashi said as he stared in wonder. Naruto smiled as he looked at the destruction he caused. He saw his girlfriend wanted some answers also. He knew this wasn't the time nor place to talk. Naruto walked over to Tsunade. Well you guys, it's been fun, but we have to go, Naruto told them. Danzo and his followers laughed as they heard the blonde's ridiculous comment. And how can you escape? You're totally surrounded, Danzo said to him. Naruto smiled as he looked at his girl. Tsunade smiled also as she looked up. Well, we aren't completely surrounded, Tsunade said to them. Everyone had no idea what the two were implying. Naruto smiled as he added chakra to his hands. He picked up Tsunade to the surprise of the villagers. Tsunade snuggled into Naruto's arms as she got comfortable. Naruto smiled. Photon, Tenshaitsu Boss no Jutsu, Naruto said as wings of wind formed on his back. Everyone was too shocked to see that Tsunade was waving goodbye. Naruto smiled as he shot off into the sky. Danzo was the first to snap out of it as he saw his prey fly away. What are you people doing? Get them, Danzo said as he pointed to the sky. Before anyone could react to his orders, Naruto and Tsunade were covered by the clouds and disappeared from view. Damn it, find them now, Danzo yelled as the shinobi scattered. In the sky. Well, shall we go back home? Naruto said to Tsunade. Tsunade smiled as she leaned into Naruto's arms. Yes, Golden Fox-sama, let's go, Tsunade smiled as she laid in his arms him. She failed to see his face get closer to hers and her eyes came wide as she felt his lips on hers. Tsunade smiled as she returned his kiss with her as she wrapped her arms around his body. Naruto deepened the kiss as his wings flapped in the sky. Naruto broke the kiss as he stared at a blushed Tsunade. Naruto, you should probably hurry, I don't think my urges can wait long, Tsunade purred into his ear. Naruto severely blushed as he nodded. Well, keeping them restricted isn't good, Let's hurry, Naruto told her as he pumped more chakra into his wings as they grew bigger. Naruto turned to their destination. He sped away with a belt of wind cushioning the air. Tsunade could feel the wind on her hair as she held onto her lover's body. Naruto smiled as he felt Tsunade tighten her grip on him. Naruto raced through the sky as he became a blur to everyone around him. As some of the shinobi searched for Naruto and Tsunade, they felt a burst of wind hit the trees and they swayed and tried to keep balance. What was that? One of them asked. Everyone shrugged as they continued to search. Back at the town, I am getting worried. I know they said tomorrow, but still, Ino said as she hid in the foyer. Me too, I just can't stay still when they are going to the last place I thought they would. Neji said as he paced the floor. Come on guys, I am sure they are fine, Tenden said as she tried to calm everyone down. Tenden's right, I am sure they are okay, Hinata said to them. Everyone was clearly worried about the blondes. Shizune and Jiraiya were outside pacing the ground as they thought about the things that could go wrong. 1 hour later Naruto and Tsunade could see the town that their friends were in as they swooped down. Everyone felt the gust of wind as they saw the blondes land on the ground. As they landed, Tsunade grabbed Naruto's hand and raced past their friends. Everyone wanted to ask questions, but Tsunade rushed through everyone as she took Naruto into the room and closed the door. Everyone wondered what happened as they saw the door open. Tsunade put out a sign as everyone came close to read it. Ino read the note out loud. Did not disturb until tomorrow, Ino said as she read the note. Trespassers will be destroyed upon entry, she finished reading. As everyone read the note they heard moans come from the room. Everyone blushed and fainted as they finally realized what that note meant. Man, I can't believe those two, Kiba said on the floor. Let's just leave them until tomorrow. I can't stand this, Tenten said as she ran out the door. Everyone else followed her and didn't dare see Tsunade and Naruto until tomorrow. Thank you for watching.